Hello everybody, it's Relaxing Sounds 92 and today I'm gonna make some sounds again, and let's just start right away. First item I have is this pot. I don't really know what to call it. Een wekpot in Dutch. I got this as a going away present at one of my first jobs that was temporary, and as Dutch people can maybe recognize, it was full of pepernoten. I left in my last month was November, so it was appropriate. And well, the pepernoten, or actually more accurately kruidnoten, are long gone. But now I filled it with something else. If we have nice corks, I keep them and I put them in here. I do actually think there are too many in there by now, so maybe we can grab a couple. I can really enjoy a good wine, but not all of these corks are wine. I think there are also a few cider ones. Also see a broken one, which is too bad, but maybe we can take that out of the collection then. We are a little bit bigger fans of red than white, and one of our favorite wine countries is Italy, and we just really like Italian cuisine in general. We eat lots of pasta, as you will hear soon with another item, and well, we drink lots of Italian wine. We've actually started buying wine in bulk online this year. And before we still have one favorite that's actually really cheap from the Lidl. It's only €3 a bottle, but it's very good. We use that if we want to cook with wine, for example. And but that has a screw lid, so there was actually a long time where my collection wasn't growing very quickly, but since we started ordering them online, my collection has grown quite considerably, to the point where I can throw out corks that I don't like. Corks can be really different consistency. Sometimes I wonder if it's real cork or a kind of plastic. I think I already took out all the plastic ones, but I'm not sure. So I never remember which one I like exactly. My husband knows way better what kind of wine I drink. I do recognize some words like tempranillo. Tempranillo? Nillo? I don't know to pronounce the L or not. Or a negro amaro. But I'm not a wine connoisseur or anything. Gonna take a couple out because it's a little bit too full. I think this is a cider one because you can still see it a little bit in the shape that this was on top. I do think I have. This one's a little clearer. The last faraway holiday. Was that the last one? I think so. We went to Honfleur some time ago. And oh my goodness. The cider over there is nothing like what they sell as cider in the supermarket here. That's just basically lemonade with some alcohol, in my opinion, or apple juice. So slowly becoming warmer again, and it will be, well, a little bit more white wine appropriate. Then I really prefer Vinho Verde, and since it can be very warm, a little bit of a lower alcohol percentage is also great. So yeah, we have been enjoying wine because there's only so much you can do at home. So a good red wine with a nice pasta. Yeah, I really enjoy food. I have gained a little bit of weight this year, as many people have, and like I also had the idea of, oh, I'm gonna stay at home, I have way more time for everything and exercise, but yeah. I was making the list of groceries this morning, and recently I bought a little notebook specifically for it. It says boodschappen, which means groceries in Dutch, and it's a list. So we thought of a few things to buy. I think the illustrations look very cute. I'm a sucker for any kind of nature print almost. I really like leaves, green leaves. If you slap that on a curtain or a pillow, I don't know, I will want to buy it probably. But I thought these birds looked really cute. So out of the 4 things that I have on the list now for dinner, 2 of them are pasta. We have a spaghetti and my husband makes a real great classic spaghetti bolognese. I don't know. Don't ask me about real Italian pronunciations. I won't be able to do it. And the other is a pesto pasta with linguine, and we make the pesto ourselves freshly. And it's not a true pesto because we make it with cashews instead of, I don't know, pijnboompitten. Actually don't know what that is in English. But it's still really good. Also, it's not purely with basil, it's also with spinach. Whatever, it tastes really great. And we do that with linguine. We buy our spaghetti, we don't buy we don't buy regular spaghetti, we buy whole grain. I don't think if that's the right word for it. It has a little bit less sugar and it has more taste to itself, and I think in some dishes that can be a really nice addition. And pesto pasta, we tried it once with that spaghetti instead of the linguine, and we did not approve of that. We had no basic white pasta. We also are going to eat tapas for one day, so we're gonna buy lots of little snacks, and that all together will be our dinner. And one of them will be beef Shanghai, which is a Knorr pakje. Dutch people don't know what that is. I don't know if it's also called Knorr. It's like this pre-made recipe with bags of the sauce and the kruiden. Yeah, my English is not very alert today, but yeah. So that's a bit of an easier meal. Only one of these is vegetarian. I have been trying to eat more vegetarian lately. But we did just eat vegetarian 2 days and also today, so. I used to like doing groceries actually. Never had a problem with that. But now with Corona you have to wear your mask. You kind of want to stay away from everybody. It makes it a way more stressful experience to me. I feel like I can't just wander around the aisle if I don't know exactly what I want, or if I can't find it, I will feel stressed that I'm not out of there immediately as quickly as I can. So yeah, that's too bad. I have a little bit of a life update. I got some bad news. I'm on the day of uploading my previous video, actually. So instead of that being a fun day, it turned out to be a very stressful day and a couple weeks after. I'm gonna be unemployed soon. And I don't want to get into the details of that. Because I have a whole lot of emotions and opinions about that, and it's mostly negative. And I don't want to bring that in the video. I'm trying to do fun things, focus on the good things. But yeah, it has, well, been a pretty major setback in getting better, basically. So that sucked. So I am still not fully recovered from burnout, and I'm going to be looking for a new job soon. So that's not great. Yeah. Social security is pretty well taken care of in the Netherlands, at least the first couple months. And we do have some savings, so I'm not worried about our financial situation anytime soon. But obviously I do need to find work. So, and in the meantime, I'll well, maybe I have more time for this. Okay, let's go on to the last one. This one is more than one item, and I've already featured this once before. It's because it's one of my favorite bags, and it's starting to completely fall apart, but I just can't find a small toiletry bag that also has multiple, like, little sections inside it. If they're small, it's all one area, and I'm so annoyed with all my small things. Because I always have so many small things to take with me, so I don't know how other women or people do that. Like, I don't want to, this little file, I don't want to just throw that in the big pile. So, last weekend, my husband and I went away for a weekend in the Netherlands. We went to Lauwersmeer. It's in the north, right on the edge between Friesland and Groningen. And on the top of Lauwersmeer is Lauwersoog, and from there the boat to Schiermonnikoog leaves. And it's a nice place for walking and bird watching. So that's what we did. So I have this whole bag full. I don't know if I need to show all of it today. I've already showed quite some stuff. A little while ago I purchased these bottles that you can fill yourself. And this is the airbrush that I've been using. It's a nice one for me, I think. My hair doesn't get static from this one, and the bristles are a little farther apart. Well, they could be farther apart, I guess, but it's I like the fact that there are no, like, those little balls on the end, because my hair get wrapped around that, and my hair's really long nowadays, because I haven't been to the hairdresser in over a year, like also many people, I think. My hair, like, it's really long. So that's pretty suitable for hairbrushing videos now, I'd say. And this one's kind of funny because I was tapping on this while I was wearing it in my hair, and it sounds very different then, because now it sounds a little hollow or something, which I suppose it is. Yeah, so this is some of the stuff that I take with me on a weekend away. This little maybe I should dedicate a whole video to what I put in here. I could do that if you guys enjoy this last bit. Let's see. Yeah, you have this little mirror on the bottom, but this is one of those items that I just leave in there. I never actually really use. And I have a small version of the Shea body butter from the Body Shop, which is a real must-have for me. I always have one of these, also full size, because my skin gets so dry, especially in the winter. Yeah, so we had a nice weekend together. It was only 2 nights, so 1 full day over there. And on the way back, we visited one of my best friends that still lives in Groningen, where I did my bachelor degree. And that was real great, because I also hadn't seen him in at least 1.5 years, maybe longer. So that was great. And I don't know if you guys can hear it, but a pigeon decided to crash my party. We have lots of birds here. There are so many ducklings and little goose. Are they called gooselings? I don't know. But they're all around us, and they're very, very cute. We live right by a park. We live by a little bit of water. So they actually swim in there, and they come up to eat on the grass field right next to us, and that's really great. And now I cannot wait for the dragonflies to come. I have seen quite a few butterflies already, but no dragonflies yet, or damselflies. So yeah, that's what I've been doing again lately. Drinking wine, doing groceries, and well, going out somewhere for a weekend for the first time in quite a while. I actually hope to do it again in like May, and then maybe to the other part of the country, Zuid-Limburg, because it's a good place for butterflies, dragonflies, because it's so southern. It's not very typical Dutch at all. So there are many species that are technically living in the Netherlands and only there, and only because the Netherlands has that weird leg basically going to the south. So yeah, I'm really enjoying more lengthy days, more daylight, and I'm also really enjoying spring and life blooming. So. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for watching. Thank you guys for all the lovely comments you left on my first video, my previous video in a long time. And I hope to see you guys soon.